Mr. Speaker, look at the debt service. The debt service, Mr. Speaker, last year is 2 point something, this year is 3 point something trillion. We're supposed to straighten our anti-corruption war. I am sure, Mr. Speaker, if we go in a serious investigation and created strong interrogation team, we will recover money that we will implement 10 years budget in this country. Because we cannot put eye on people in the previous government looted money. They are enjoying money inside the air condition and eating chicken. And we are borrowing money to implement budget, Mr. Speaker. Seriously, there is failure. Let this government, and I am advising this House and the federal government, to straighten the anti-corruption, because I can see a government official working inside the government, sleeping inside the 2-3 billion house. And Mr. Speaker, we say we are fighting corruption. I am sure if we put eye well and investigate and do interrogation camp within the 6th geopolitical zone, like in the East, we do a strong interrogation camp in Sambisa. Whoever been arrested will go there. He will tell you where he buried the dollar. Because people bury the dollar like a dead body in this country, Mr. Speaker. That is why dollar is scarce. That is why dollar is scarce. And when we go deep, Mr. Speaker, seriously into this investigation, you will surprise the dollar you will see. We will implement 10 years budget without borrowing any kobo. Because this country, Mr. Speaker, we are blessed. In the previous government, look at $148 per barrel. That is how we sell it. Where is that money? Designing alone go with $65 billion. And he is living inside the air conditioning in London. Mr. Speaker, how can we say we are fighting corruption? So seriously, Mr. Speaker, this borrowing, if Mr. President will put red eye on the anti-corruption agencies, and I am advising Mr. President to put his glass, not white glass, black glass, on this anti-corruption agency, to do a strong investigation where our leakages, money that go like money in the public servant, Mr. Speaker, if you surprised. So seriously, Mr. Speaker, that is why we are suffering, because we came to the government without money. And we find the crude oil price has gone down. While the crude oil has gone down, Mr. Speaker, we find the crude oil has already gone down, and we no money to implement budget. That is why we are borrowing. But why? Where is the money we get before we come to the government? When the petrol crude oil is reasonable price, with a reasonable price in the market. Where are the money? For almost 5 to 6 years, we are selling 2 point something million barrel times $148, Mr. Speaker. And my last advice is, there is issue of farmers. All these bushes you see in this country, Mr. Speaker, that is occupied by criminals now. We're supposed to clear that bush, introduce mechanized farming. This budget, let agri take money. Let us put money to farmers and take it direct to them from Ministry of Agri, direct to the farmers. Mr. Speaker, I am sure if we do this, we will, by next year, maybe we will forget what is called oil revenue. Through farming, we can get money that we can implement budget, and we will not rely on the oil, because oil has gone. Development has come in the, look at some countries, even yesterday, Mr. Speaker.
But this is Chief is not willing to ask you to.
Okay, your time is off.
No, Mr. Speaker, Chief Whip is enjoying what I am saying. Seriously. Because I am telling the truth, Mr. Speaker. That is the reality. That is the reality, Mr. Speaker. I am telling the truth. And seriously, Mr. Speaker, if we clear that places and put money in the farming, we will eradicate unemployment, we will allocate all these hectares to our team unemployment youth, and the majority of our people will go for farming, different varieties of farming in the different our geopolitical zone. At last, we will reduce the rely on oil. Seriously, reduce the rely on oil.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I am very grateful.